2026 is almost here, and if I could go back to the beginning of this year, I would use this tool instantly. This is not an ad, but if you're new to investing or just trying to save money, this tool is for you. And now I personally use this tool every day, and the tool that we're talking about is the app Acorns. Acorns is a beginner friendly investing app that helps you start investing with spare change. It automatically rounds up everyday purchases and invests the difference into diversified portfolios, making it easier to build wealth over time without a lot of money, like myself, or experience. Now, this has been a game changer. So, I've been using the app for maybe 3 months and I've already saved up $500 purely on change. And if you're like me, who's having a hard time even thinking about saving money, I mean, with student loans, credit cards, bills, I didn't know what to do, but I started using this app and it worked. Now, I want to give a quick disclaimer. This is not financial advice. It's just my honest opinion of the pros and cons of the app and why I think you should use this on your wealth building journey. Pro number one, it's easy to use and it connects to most cards. So I have my daily spender, my wife's daily spenders, and our credit cards all connected into one Acorns account. And all you have to do to set this up is go to your settings and you'll see linked accounts. From there, you'll click linked accounts, link your cards, and then turn on use for roundup. So this is really important. Now, I'm not doing a ton of, paycheck deposit, depositing extra money. I'm only using the roundup feature. So that's making up almost 90% of that $500 that you saw beforehand. Pro number two, set and forget. So, like I said, I've had this for only 3 months, and I'd be lying if I said I noticed the money coming out of my account. I really don't. So the way that it kind of works is you have a threshold. I think mine is $5. I'm throwing it up on the screen here. So every time I'm spending, it takes the change difference and rounds that into my balance. For example, say I'm going to get a burger and my burger is $7.90. It's going to take that 10 cents and put it towards that $5 threshold. Granted, I do have my roundup set pretty low with a multiplier. So you'll see on the settings there because like I said, I don't want to notice it pulling out of my bank account because I'm just using this as a piggy bank. 10 cents here, 20 cents there. I'm not looking for this to be my main retirement account, but I am looking for it to scoop up any loose pennies that are laying around in my account. If you're enjoying this video and you're learning from it and might even use the Acorn app, hit the subscribe button below. It really helps me out and tells me that these videos are working and that this is an important need. I'm passionate about finance and I hope this video helps you. Pro number three, this app levels up your finances. The Acorns app has blown me away because it doesn't just have the investing feature. And I'm already blown away that I'm seeing funds enter that account, but also multiple accounts that I can have in Acorns. They have something called a later IRA, which is an investment account, which they give you a whole kind of breakdown of what an IRA is, your different kind of IRAs, whether that's a traditional or Roth. And also the big kicker is that they're matching 1% for the first year. So that means if you put $1,000 in, you're getting a free $10. I know that might not seem like a lot of money, but free money is free money. I like free money. You should like free money too. They also have checking accounts and saving accounts. So the features are endless when it comes to this app. They also have a learning tab that gives you extra information if you want to learn more about investing. Say if you want to start opening up your own money market accounts and diving a little deeper, there's a ton of ways to help you spend less, save money, and also build your financial picture. Pro number four, a little goes a long way. Every time I open this app, I get this little feeling of excitement because it waits for you to log into the app and then it kind of circles through your new balance. It kind of updates in real time. So you're seeing exactly what you put in. And to me, that's very rewarding. Coming from someone who wasn't saving at all, who didn't even know where to start when it came to saving. And now every time I log into the Acorns app, which is probably once a month, I'm seeing that balance change in real time. And to me, it's made a huge difference because money that I wouldn't have saved is now just sitting in there earning me money. And the cool thing is that in the app, you can actually move a slider that shows what your growth will be if you continue to invest in Acorns and how much money you'll earn off your principal. So to me, that shows me that if I continue this steady path, it could eventually grow into something great by the time I'm ready to retire. Finances is a marathon. It's not a short race. You're not trying to get there as fast as you can. It's trying to prepare yourself for the future, for retirement, for your legacy. Now we're going to start the con list. So this one is a little interesting. I put it pro/con because to me, it's a little bit of a con because I get annoyed by it, but this might be a big pro in your book. Acorns will automatically turn your investing off from your bank accounts if they get too low. So I see this a lot on my debit card. If my balance is running low at the end of the month, Acorns is not going to keep investing that money. It's going to shut it down so it doesn't pull on your account and overdraw. That's why I say it could be a pro if you're someone who gets worried that they're going to overdraw your account. You don't have to worry about it because Acorns is going to notice, hey, you have $2.50. We're probably not going to pull money out and overdraw your account. Now, granted, you can override this if you go into the app and turn it back on. It'll like shut off the roundup section. You can turn it back on and it'll pull money out. So the way I have my finances set up, I have my bills account and my daily spending account. So whenever I see my daily spending get low, I just move money from my bills account into my daily spender account. And so that usually resets the Acorn system that, hey, this guy got paid or he got more money into his account. We can continue doing our job. That's why I kind of put it in that pro and con list because to me, it's a little bit of a con just because you do get emails. And to me, I get a little like, oh no, my fund's running low. So I start to panic a little bit. But that could be a pro for you if you're worried about overdrawing your account, or say if you have a bank account that does charge you penalties. If you overdraw your account, this could be a huge pro for you. Con number two, you do have to pay a subscription. So my current subscription is $6, and I'm going to throw the other tiers up here as well. There isn't too much of a difference. With my bronze level, I do have access to the Learn tab, which gives me, like I said, better education. But you also get the later IRA, checking account, saving account. Now, I don't know if you also get that on the bronze account. I'll throw that up here on the screen. But also, I don't feel the need at this time upgrade to the gold membership. Now, to me, the only pro of the gold membership is that you can pick your own stocks. I don't really need that at this time because I'm using this only as a piggy bank. I'm not trying to use this as, my main investment account or like my main investment account. So when I am ready to start investing heavily into picking my specific stocks, I'll probably use an app like Robinhood or talk to a financial advisor. But at this time, I'm using it as a piggy bank. So having the gold tier is not really on my agenda. So paying $6 a month works for me. And to me, I don't really see that as a negative, but they do require you to make a deposit each month at a minimum of $5. So that's what I currently do. So I have a $6 a month subscription to Acorn, but I'm also investing $5 a month. So to me, I kind of see it balancing out because eventually that money will grow. That might just be boy math or my way of justifying paying money. I don't see this as too big of a con, but I can understand if you are tired of subscriptions and you have Netflix, Hulu, Rocket Money, the budgeting apps. I could understand where you're getting tired of subscription and this app might not be for you if that is the case. Con number three, you're limited when it comes to flexibility. As I just mentioned before, the subscription tiers kind of withdraw certain perks from you. So being in the bronze tier, I can't pick my own stock, so I'm limited to only the investment options that Acorns has for me. Now, granted, I can measure my own risk tolerance. There is an ability to put more risk, less risk. I have my current account on the most risk because I want the most reward. So I do think the amount is small enough that I'm willing to take a bigger risk and hopefully get better returns. Whatever your risk profile is, that's up to you. For me, I like to live a little on the risky side, but to me, that's done well so far as my portfolio is sitting at about a 4%. Now, I did just start 3 months ago, so hopefully by the end of next year, we see that rise to 8%, 10%, or it could not. So if you're used to using an app like Robinhood that allows you to pick your own stocks, it's going to be a little bit more restrictive and copy and paste than what you're used to. Now, if you want that, you just got to upgrade to the gold tier. To me, this has worked out. This is a con because I know some people, they want to have direct control over where their money is going. But as I said, if you're using Acorns for the roundup feature, this is money that you would have spent already. So I do think, from my personal opinion, I tend to be a little bit more relaxed on where this money is going into as long as I'm seeing a steady return. Like I said, 4% is not amazing, but it's also free money that I wouldn't have got if I spent this on a Monster or another burger or, any other bills that I have to pay into. That is the Acorns app after using it for 3 months. And I am going to be using this probably for the rest of my life because I don't notice it. I really don't. I check this app maybe once a month and I do it solely so I can see the balance grow. And I'm telling you the joy I feel knowing that, hey, I'm building a little piggy bank on the side that if I ever need to, I could pull that money. Makes me feel a lot more confident in my financial picture and allows me to kind of relax on saving money and focus money on things like high interest debts, credit cards, student loans, paying down things that need my direct attention, not having to worry about a savings account. Now, granted, you might have a 401k, you might have other retirement accounts. Continue to do those. I personally am not going to be swapping out my 401k or IRA for Acorns, but for what Acorns is to me, this is the perfect app. I love having money stored aside. I love to be able to look at it and just see numbers. And if you're like me, try out the app. Let me know in the comments if you like it, if you used Acorns before, what you think of it. I would love to just hear your thoughts and concerns or your own pros or cons list. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, hit that subscribe button if you like this content and have a great day.